Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out what you need to know about this person. I've got 7 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, Group 5, Group 6, and Group 7. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is your reading if you chose the first piece of clear quartz. Let's see what card you have. I should say when I was just meditating for your reading just now, I heard Hotline Bling in my head really prominently. If you don't know Hotline Bling, I don't really want to sing it right now, but oh, fuck it. You used to call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. I'm sure you guys remember that song. Anyway, you have 2 more songs. You have Tiana Major 9, Think About You. I need more hours in the day. I always seem to run out of time when I think about you. I could be doing other things, but you're always on my mind when I'm not around you. And this would sound so cute, sound so sweet, if you felt the same way about me. But this love is unrequited and I tried to fight it. You're not a want, you're a need. And then you have OD Faith. Ah yeah, nobody gon' crush my faith tonight. Ah yeah, I got it on look, I pray for. Ah yeah, I'm never gonna stop, I live for life. Ah yeah, I got it on top, I wait for. New light taking over me. My energy's so untamed, boy, no need for the cocaine. And if you see my life, you know I'm done with the suffering. Rejection, depression, you better don't come my way. I woke up one night hoping of me when I lost my faith. From the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the 6 of Sacred Circles. From the Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the 7 of Swords. And the Hermit. From the Goddess Tarot, you have the Princess of Staves. And Sacrifice, which is the Hangman. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Release. And then finally you have Saturn, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. Very interesting. I feel like this person is very wise with the Hermit here and Saturn. And I'm feeling with the Saturn card and the Hermit, it feels like the person you're inquiring about is going through like a very significant process of transformation, of changing their beliefs and correcting things that are wrong within themselves. I feel like they're looking at the ways that they've been shady in their life. They're currently doing some self-reflection on the things that they don't feel so proud of things that they might have avoided or run away from, procrastinated. And I feel like this might be coming from a place where they're kind of, or maybe not currently, but I feel like they might have been through some material hardships which have caused this reflection process for this person. And yeah, I feel like they're letting go of a lot. The sacrifice and release here. It feels like a sense of letting go of some stuff to move forwards. Like they've got some new ideas bubbling with the Princess of Staves here. I'm feeling like this person really, they feel like they need you, but they also feel like they love you and it's not requited, like they feel like you don't love them back. I'm feeling. And they think about you all the time, like this song says. It's a really good song, by the way, you should listen to it. The other thing with this person is that they've worked very hard, I'm seeing. Not just to address their bad behaviors, but also to be very positive. And I feel like they've had periods of very extreme depression. And I feel like they pray a lot to try and combat that. And they're very, like they think very positively. They keep their mind very clear and positive. I feel like they're sober, this person, no need for cocaine. But their energy's high, like they're a very high energy person without any aids. They don't need drugs to be happy and excited. They pray instead. That's how they get their energy. They live for life. Yeah, they are very full of life, I'm seeing this person. They're very adventurous. They're very excited and enthusiastic about life, and I feel like they weren't always. Depression, rejection. But now they're really trying to combat that. They're done with the suffering. And yeah, I do feel like this person's been through some suffering, and some of it might have been as a result of some bad behaviors or things that maybe they could have avoided. And they're looking at that now. They're really shining a light on that. And I feel like they are a light in general, this person now. And also I feel like you're a light to them as well, I'm feeling. But yeah, I do feel like they don't think that you like them as much as they like you, I'm seeing. But they're not letting that get them down. Nobody gonna crush my faith. They still have a lot of faith. With release here, it's like a change of seasons, and I feel like that's what's kind of been happening in this person's life. And it's interesting because we have the tree here, like an autumn tree, and then we have winter bear tree here. So I do feel like this person's kind of learning how to deal with loss and how to deal with endings and how to deal with things going wrong. And they're accepting of that now. And I feel like they know that it's just cycles, and sometimes things are not as great, and sometimes, it's when it's autumn, leads to winter, the leaves fall off the tree becomes bare, and then eventually the leaves grow again. And I feel like that's something this person's learning now. And they're becoming better at letting go of things in a way that they weren't before. And better at confronting things instead of avoiding things. But I do feel like this person, having said all that, they might still have potential to be... It's not even shadiness I'm seeing now, it's just I feel like this person might sometimes avoid everyone to just go and be alone and just not say anything. Like they'll just disappear, which I know some people really hate that. But then some of us have that habit, myself included. I'm very guilty of that. And yeah, it does feel like that comes from a place of them really going within, like that alone time is for them to reflect. And they just need some time. They need some time, they need some alone time. A lot, this person. I'm seeing. I do feel like they're addressing their shady ways and they're trying to stop this pattern. They might be avoidant, this person, by nature. And I feel like they're getting better at... changing that slightly. I feel like their avoidance comes from a fear of loss, and they're starting to address that. They're accepting. I do feel like they have let go of some things in their life with sacrifice here. And it does feel like they've changed a lot. Maybe I feel like this person's like constantly changing. At this point in their life, they're constantly changing. They have a lot of new ideas forming every day. And I am feeling like they're really interested in you. They're really excited about you when they think about you. That's what you need to know about them. But also they might disappear sometimes. And if they disappear, you need to know it's not about you. It's just them. And something that they're learning and something that they're understanding. And it also might be like fears coming up where they're fearing you abandoning them, so they want to run away, I'm seeing. And I feel like this might come from their family tree, something to do with their family, with the tree being here twice. And I do feel like they're trying to grow something in their life, and maybe it keeps not going to plan, and they're trying to look at what they're doing more clearly. And I'm seeing strong like spirituality with this person. They're a very spiritual person, and you might not know how much. You might not know how much this person prays, how much this person is a light in the world, because they might come across quite shady, I'm seeing, with the Seven of Swords and the Hermit. This is a very, very independent and solitary person, like a lone wolf kind of person, somebody who keeps their thoughts to themselves. They have a lot of really, really amazing ideas, and I feel like they don't like to share them with too many people. They're cautious of what they say to people, they're cautious of opening up to people. So if they do open up to you, it's because you're very special. And I feel like you are very special to them, but they fear that you don't love them back the way they love you. And they're trying to fight it off, but they feel like they need you. But then for this person, I feel like needing somebody would be scary because they have a fear of abandonment, which they've been trying very hard to work on. So they might be kind of cautious of even expressing their feelings to you. But I do feel like they want to send you a message or express some kind of affection to you as well, I'm seeing. And they have very interesting ideas, this person. And a lot of ideas for the future, I feel like. Very future-oriented ideas. And it seems like right now they're kind of trying to find a direction for the future. Like they're thinking very much about the future and also the past at the same time. Like they're in an interesting position where they're able to reflect and they're also looking forward. And I feel like they're kind of not too much in the moment, is the feeling I'm getting. Like if this person's not really interacting with you too much, it's because they're going through some reflection. They're not really in the present. They're kind of looking like they've got one foot in the past, one foot in the future, and they're kind of unaware of the present right now. I feel like slightly, or not unaware, but it's like that's not their focus right now. And also I feel like it's partly because they think that they love you more than you love them, or they think that they have love for you and it's unrequited, or something along those lines. And I do feel like they're letting go of a lot of stuff in their life. And for some of you, I feel like you need to express love to this person if you feel it back for them, because they might be getting ready to release you if they really feel like you don't love them back. But I hope that resonated with you, Group 1. Please let me know in the comments if you enjoyed that. And don't forget to like this video, that really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel. If you would like to donate to my channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box. I would be super grateful. And also my private reading information is there for anyone who's interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the pink crystal. Let's see what card you have. Your first song is Tinashe, Looking for It. Everybody funny, I ain't letting nobody know me. Like being lonely, I ain't tripping over nobody, no way. I've been looking for love in all the wrong places. Then you have Umi, Picture Perfect. What if you could see me now? Figuring everything out. Would it make you wish you'd never left? See you're in your bed fast now. What's the point if all we do is fight now? Wasn't looking for you in the right crowd. No more words, baby, better pipe down. Right now, baby. Ooh, wish our love ain't hurt me like this. I know that there's a part we can't fix. Maybe it's the pain that we miss. From the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Queen of Swords reversed. From the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the King of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. From the Goddess Tarot, you have Movement, which is the Chariot, the Ten of Cups. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Going Forward. And then you have the third house, your potential to learn something, and your local neighborhood. This is interesting. I'm feeling like this person really likes being alone, first of all, and they have dealt with like a lot of fake people around them. They think everyone's kind of fake, so they don't want anyone to know the real them. I think they've had a lot of people gossiping about them, and yeah, like people sharing information about them. When they've opened up, I feel like other people have like gossiped about the things they've opened up about, and it's really hurt them, and they like being alone, and they're not going to trip over anybody, like they say. They're not the person to play with the Queen of Swords reversed. Like, they're very happy on their own. But I feel like that's come from a place of being hurt in the past by other people. So if you hurt this person, if you try and cross this person, they will cut you with their words. They will. Because they've been through people hurting them before and walking all over them. And they won't, I don't think they'll tolerate that again, this person. And I feel like maybe either like this person left you, or I feel like maybe you left this person at one point. And for some of you, I feel like you argue with this person a lot. Like either they've come back to you or you've come back to them. And now you argue a lot. And it feels like maybe they don't want to speak right now because of that. And it feels like maybe the relationship's been painful for them. I feel like either they left you and they feel like they can't fix it and it hurts, or you left them and that still hurts them a lot. They're carrying a lot of pain from, if it's not you who left them, I feel like other people in the past, like if you just met this person, say, and you're asking what you need to know about them, other people have left them in the past and it really, really hurt. And they don't really trust people now. I feel like they have a lot of trust issues from other people who've been really cruel to them in the past, I would say. And I think if you trigger that in them, they could probably end up wounding you with their words. Like they can probably tell, they're very intelligent, they're very sharp, they're very good at reading people and situations. So I feel like if you hurt them, they know how to find what to say that would really sting, if you know what I mean. And they wouldn't mind cutting you out of their life completely if you do enough wrong, if you know what I mean. But in your case, I feel like this person wants to go forward with you. Even if you did leave them in the past, even if they left you in the past, I feel like they do still want to go forward. But their mind might be kind of messed up at the moment in terms of I feel like they're not very, they're not really trusting at the moment. They're trying to trust, I feel like they're trying to move forward in a stable, grounded kind of way. And I feel like their mind might trip them up sometimes when they get stressed and when they start to have these anxious thoughts and remembering things from their past. I feel like this person is very, very intelligent and they learn from things quickly. And they, like I said, they can read situations quickly. And yeah, they might have developed a way to kind of be fake as a response to everyone being fake with them. For some of you, not for everyone, but for some of you, I think they're so afraid of other people hurting them that they don't show people who they are. That's not for everyone. But this person's very, very determined and very, very hardworking and independent. And I feel like they have a kind of goal and mission in life that they're very focused on. And they might not want to give up their independence. Especially not unless it's somebody really trustworthy, I feel like. They really have a hard time letting anyone in. But they have a lot of love for people, I'm seeing. They do have a lot of love for people, especially family and people they've known for a long, long time. And I do feel like they do have a lot of love for you. It says, wish our love ain't hurt me, so, with the 10 of Cups here. Unless it's somebody you've just met, say. But yeah, I feel like if this is you and one of you left each other and you got back together, maybe you fight now, this person still really loves you and cares about you, and I feel like they do still want to move forward with you. But then I do feel a vibe of this person, their mind's kind of twisted sometimes. I think their mind gets very cold sometimes. And they might get quite cold on people sometimes. Like this, it's got some Gemini kind of energy, this reading. So this person could have a tendency to be hot and cold, or maybe they have kind of two sides. And I feel like if you make them think that you're not trustworthy, they would switch on you very quickly, I'm seeing. You really have to earn this person's trust. You have to earn it over time, long term, because they're going to be wary for a long time. They'll be wary and ready to go, ready to jump up and leave. If you trigger them, I feel. Like if you do something that makes them think you're not trustworthy anymore, they won't want to continue. They need that physical evidence in order for this to be something that goes forward. But I do feel like they do see some evidence with you, but they just still have their backup, is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this person feels a lot of love for you and a determination to move forwards with you. But they also have a lot of anxiety and trust issues, and they're kind of cautious. It's like moving ahead cautiously and being very, very aware and sensitive to things. And yeah, their mind's very sharp and they learn from very subtle things in their environment. They will determine which direction they're going to go in based on subtle things. And yeah, they don't need anybody, this person. So if you're not showing them that they can trust you, then I feel like they won't be tripping over you. It will take a lot for this person to really... I feel like for this person to... This person really does want to have a family and like move forwards and have something long term, but I feel like it's going to take a lot for them to find somebody, because that person needs to be really, really genuinely trustworthy. They won't get caught out and end up with somebody who they can't trust, is what I'm seeing. But they do want to move forwards with you, I'm seeing. Like, they want the relationship with you to continue. But they might not warm up as quickly as you'd like. They might not open up as quickly as you'd like. They might not trust as quickly as you like, and be very cautious with them because they could cut you off or cut you with their words very easily. I'm seeing this person. On the other hand, they're very loving, very determined, very hardworking. I feel like this person is trustworthy, but they might have two sides to them. But it's not a secret. They'll show you their two sides, if you know what I mean. And their two sides are like... I feel like their two sides are... One is very consistent, and it's like the side you'd see the most of. It's very consistent, hardworking, determined, happy, loving. And the other side is if you cross them, if you do something to like show them that they can't trust you, then you might see their cold side come out, which is not pretty. You don't want to see that side, trust me, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed that group too. Please let me know in the comments how that resonated with you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button below, because that really helps out my channel with YouTube's algorithm. And if you're new here, then please subscribe and check out the other content on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the blue lace agate. Let's see what cards you have. Your first song is Leon Bridges' Shy. Staring at the ceiling, heart's a record spinning round. I've been loving with no meaning, running from a feeling now. You know that I want you. Don't get me started at this time of night. Hard to keep my guard up when the feeling's right. I don't need nobody, but for you I might. And all that I want is you. I just wanna see you. You could come over. I know you're shy. You can be shy with me. And then you have Earth Gang, The Light, featuring Mick Jenkins. Oh, this is actually Mick Jenkins featuring Earth Gang. If you can't hold me down, then you don't get a turn. Yeah, famous last words, nothing sacred no more. Either take what you want or you make what you earn. If I kill you, I promise I'll pray for you first. Lately I've been sober, chasing a high. Cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you rush. From the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Prince of Sacred Circles, the Ten of Sacred Circles. From the Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the Six of Wands, and then the Two of Pentacles reversed. From the Goddess Tarot, you have Transformation, which is death, and the Two of Cups. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Relaxation, Then you have Mercury, how you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. And Mars, your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. I feel like this person, they really like you, first of all. With the Two of Cups in this song, I feel like they're thinking about you a lot and they can't sleep thinking about you, and you make their heart jump around their chest. Yeah, they really want you. Really, really want you. I feel like they can't resist you. And you're the only person that they want. And they really want to spend some time with you. I'm feeling like this person wants to message you, like they're debating whether or not to message you and ask you out, and they keep coming up with a no, and they're trying to just chill. I feel like this is a very chill person. They're very comfortable. Let me try and get these cards off. They're very comfortable in themselves. Very confident, because they've got a lot. I feel like they've built up a very secure foundation for themselves. Well, they might come from a very secure family. And I feel like they were raised very well, this person. They have a solid sense of their own beliefs and their own self. Like, they kind of know their place in the world. This is a very realistic, practical kind of person, but at the same time, they're very spiritual. If I kill you, I promise I'll pray for you first. Nothing's sacred no more. I feel like this person might get... Like, they're a very peaceful, calm person, but I feel like they might get mad at injustices in the world. And, yeah, they might be upset that nothing's sacred anymore. And I feel like a lot of people haven't held them down. A lot of people haven't been very honest with them and very trustworthy, and they don't have time for people like that. You don't get a turn if you can't hold me down. I feel like this person's very focused on finances and trying to build their finances right now. And that might come from having not so much at certain times. And I feel like they might be able to relax more than they have done right now. And I also feel like this person's sober. I think they've quit drinking. And I also feel like they're very true to themselves. And I feel like they see you as shy a little bit, but they're not shy, I'm feeling. Don't be shy. I feel like they don't want you to be shy. But it's weird because they're saying, you can be shy with me, and then they're saying, don't be shy. So I don't know, they've got kind of something conflicting there. Maybe one of you's shy and the other one isn't, I don't know. Or maybe they like you being shy in certain ways, but they want you to be yourself more. Yeah, I think that's it. I think they find your shyness endearing, and maybe they're shy in certain ways. Like, I feel like you're both very humble people. I feel like they're very humble. They're confident. Don't get me wrong, they're very confident, but they're humble. And they want you to be more yourself. They feel like you're shy of revealing your true self to them. And this person, I feel like they're not shy of revealing their true self, even though they might be shy in other ways, but not when it comes to being their true, authentic self. And this person's very driven, very, very driven. I feel like they have this like solid energy. If you haven't seen this person's body, I feel like they have a very muscular, strong body. And I feel like they're very physically fit. This person might be into fitness. And they're also very intelligent. Very, very, very intelligent. And yeah, secure, very secure in themselves, I'm seeing. They might be kind of confused in some ways, I feel like this person. I do feel this like confusion and like decision-making energy, and like they're fumbling a bit with certain things. And they might have been trying to juggle and failing to juggle things in their life. a little bit. This person might be like low-key famous as well, I'm seeing. They might have a name, which might be why they need to trust people so much. And that might be why they like that you're shy, because you're not trying to be in the public eye at all, and they like that, because they just want like a stable, secure family and a foundation. They don't want to be out there. They might be out there, but this is like a humble person. I feel like they might have the spotlight and a lot of attention on them as a result of something they do. But I don't feel like they really enjoy that. I feel like this is quite a chill person who just wants to kind of sit and relax. He might be shy, like a kind of shy intellectual person who kind of gets more attention than they can cope with, is the kind of vibe I'm getting. They can cope with it. They're very strong. They can cope with anything, this person, with this Mars energy. And the Ten of Pentacles, this is a really solid person. And I feel like they've been through, or they're going through a kind of transformation. Well, I feel like this person has quit drinking, and that's been a massive transformation for them. And I also do feel like they really have feelings for you. They're really, really like keen on you, I'm feeling. They really want you. And they might have had some things end. This person might have had a relationship end that you don't know about. I feel like they're over it, but it just, you might not know about it. Yeah, they're very spiritual, I'm seeing, but like realistic. They're connected to the earth, but they do think a lot about spirituality. They pray a lot. They have very good morals. As I said, they were raised very well. They have like a backbone, is what I want to say, like a spiritual and a physical backbone that keeps them steady. But then I do feel some kind of conflicting energy, which for me, I feel like it comes from them being in a position. It might just be that they're really good looking or something, or they have a talent or something that people pay attention to, and they might kind of feel a bit on the spot by that. They might feel like they have something to lose and a bit afraid of losing it. Like afraid of taking new things on and like kind of stumbling with responsibility sometimes, but they're very capable. They're very on top of everything. But then I feel like sometimes it might get, like attention might kind of distract them. And they might fumble a bit. And I feel like you distract them as well. It might be you. It might be that they're paying attention to you and getting distracted from something. Maybe. I feel like this person kind of sees you as somebody who would hold them down, I feel like. And I think that's why they like you. And there's also a very physical attraction, I feel like. And they're a very loving person. Very, very loving. And I feel like their family is very important to them. And their traditions. And their connection to spirit is very important to them. Their connection to God, their connection to the divine. I really hope you enjoyed that group 3. I think that's pretty much all I want to say. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, please let me know in the comments and hit the thumbs up button below, because that really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel. If you feel like donating to my channel, there's a PayPal link in the description box, and also my private reading information if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the orange crystal. Let's see what cards you have. Your song is the Verve Bittersweet Symphony. 'Cause it's a bittersweet symphony this life. trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to the money, then you die. I'll take you down the only road I've ever been down. You know the one that takes you to the places where all the veins meet, yeah. No, I can't change, I can't change, I can't change, I can't change. But I'm here in my mode, I am here in my mode. And I'm a million different people from one day to the next. Classic song today. From the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Eight of Staves. From the Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the Four of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. From the Goddess Tarot, you have the Eight of Staves. Wow, double Eight of Staves. Interesting. The King of Staves. Water and fire energy. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have success. And focus. And then finally you have Capricorn. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hard-working. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. The person you're asking about might be a Capricorn, but it doesn't really matter. And they also could be a water or fire sign, but it doesn't matter. I feel like this person's really very focused on success. They're very determined, they're very driven. They know what they want in life. And I feel like they're trying to get there quickly. This double Eight of Staves, Eight of Wands, they really want to go places. They want to travel. This person might travel a lot, or they might have traveled a lot. And I feel like they're very fast moving. They're somebody who likes to, like, they might move fast physically, they might be quite restless, they might exercise a lot, they might do a lot of things, they might just be really busy on a day-to-day basis with work and things. I also feel like this person has quite heavy depression. With the Four and Eight of Cups, I think this person's had a lot of dissatisfactory situations in their life. And they've had to leave a lot of things behind before. I think they've had to change a lot of times in their life. But at the same time, they don't really change. At their core, they stay the same. But they're a million different people from day to day. Like, they can be a lot of different people, but their core is them. I feel like they have this, like, sadness. And they kind of feel like a slave to money. That's kind of how they think about life. It's bittersweet. They're struggling, like, trying to make money. And then inevitably they just die. Like, they think about things like that sometimes. This person might have had a drug problem, or they might have a drug problem. And I feel like they can kind of, this might be like a salesperson, or that they know how to kind of act and put on characters. And it's to kind of protect this core of themselves where they're quite deep and introspective. And at the same time, they do have this Capricorn hard-working energy. They don't have to actually be a Capricorn. But I feel like they're very, very hard-working. Very, very determined. They have a goal and they'll stop at nothing to get their goal. I feel like they're very good leaders. They're very good at, like, running a team. They have loads and loads of ideas for what they want to do with their life. They might have left something behind recently for some of you, and it's like they're moving maybe for some of you. or this person like wants to move. Maybe they're leaving something behind. They might be at a point right now where they're dissatisfied in their life and they want to leave. And they might have had a history of leaving suddenly and like just changing everything. And this person might be feeling like that right now, and it's coming from a place of depression, of feeling really sad and like feeling emotionally down. Because this person, they're hardworking, and their hardworking is driven by ambition and passion and a sense of drive. So if they get really depressed, that kind of dissipates and they find it hard to focus and find it hard to work hard, find it hard to like continue being themselves. I think sometimes. I think they like to kind of keep it moving. If things start to get stagnant and depressing, this person would rather just change everything in their life and go. And I feel like they might try and do this over and over again, and they can't leave themselves behind. I feel like this person might run away from themselves, or try and run away from themselves. Like they'll get really unhappy with their situation, leave behind quickly, move, change everything, start again, and then I feel like the cycle continues. And they like quickly, they're really passionate and excited, and they do a lot and they're really busy, and then they kind of emotionally exhaust themselves, and then they need to take some time out. It doesn't mean they have to actually like move away, but I feel like they do, like this person's life involves them doing a lot, being really busy, focused on a goal. Then I feel like they accomplish the goal and then they get a little bit down and depressed because they've used so much of their energy, and it's like they've got no energy left now. And then they'll get really depressed and take some time out. But the energy comes back again quickly with this double 8 of Wands. This is a very energetic person. Very, very energetic, very powerful. I feel like they're very sexually attractive as well. But they're like in control. They're very much in control of themselves. They're very, very disciplined, very self-disciplined, I'm seeing. The one thing they struggle with is maintaining a pace of work that works for them. So I feel like they'll really, really struggle with a goal or something, or like trying to make ends meet. They might go through hardships every now and again, then they have to like really struggle to try and get some money together real quick. And I think they find that cycle depressing. And I do think they're trying to focus on a way to get out of that cycle that they're in. They're trying to focus long term on some goal that will mean that they can just have a more like comfortable pace, I'm seeing. Because yeah, their method of working is a bit, what's the word to use? It swings. Like this person they'll get really excited about a project that they're working on, or like a goal. They'll go all out, flat out, trying to achieve it. They'll achieve it, but that's just exhausting. They just collapse. Like they kind of collapse afterwards, I'm seeing, until they find their new exciting thing to focus on. But they're very trustworthy, they're very hardworking. I feel like they're very loyal. This person, despite the fact that they might be a bit of a flight risk sometimes, they might just go sometimes, but they are trustworthy, I'm seeing. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments if you did, and don't forget to smash that thumbs up button below, because that really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, then please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel. If you'd like to donate, there's a PayPal link in the description box, as well as my private reading information. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Yellowstone. Let's see what cards you have. While I was meditating for your reading, I kept hearing the song The Dreamer by Anderson .Paak, featuring Talib Kweli. And it goes, this one's for all the little dreamers and the ones who never gave a fuck. I'm a product of a tube and a free lunch, living room watching old reruns. And who cares, your daddy couldn't be here. Mama always kept the cable on. Let's check that song out. And then you also have Da Baby Rockstar featuring Roddy Ricch. It's safe to say I earned it. Ain't a gimme nothing. I'm ready to hop out on it, get to buzzing. Know you heard me say you play, you lay. Don't make me press the button. Full of pain, dropped enough tears to fill up a fucking bucket. Interesting. And then you have the Queen of Staves from the Ancestral Path Tarot. You have the Page of Pentacles from the Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. And then the King of Cups from the Goddess Tarot. You have Justice and the Prince of Cups. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Protection. And then you have Chiron, your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach or learn remedies. I feel like this person's very empathic with the King and Prince of Cups and the Chiron card. And I feel like your person's very protective over you. And I also feel like they're kind of protected by spirit. And I feel like they've been through a lot, full of pain, dropped enough tears to fill up a bucket. I earned it, no one gave me nothing. Yeah, don't mess with this person. You play, you lay. Like, if you play with them, that's it for you. That's the end of opportunity. And they are very sensitive and very empathic, so I feel like they can read situations very well. They're very proud of what they've accomplished in their life. And it does feel like they've struggled, and I do feel like with the Anderson .Paak and Talib Kweli song, it said Daddy couldn't be there, but Mama kept the cable on. So I feel like this person's mother was very strong. Like this mother kind of held the family down, I'm seeing. And their dad might have not been there, and that might have affected them at times. But I do feel like they're kind of protected, like their family might be very protective, their mum might be very protective over them. Or they might be very protective, like as a mum, they might be a mum and very protective. Or if they were a mum, they'd be very protective. And yeah, I feel like they can teach other people things. I feel like this is a very wise person. And they're not wise in an intellectual way, but they're wise from the experiences they've had. They've had a lot of ups and downs in life. They've really learnt from everything they've been through. And they're very proud. They are proud of what they've been through. They're proud of what they've achieved. And how far they've come. And I feel like they've earned their money themselves. As this says, no one gave them nothing. They came from very hard, humble beginnings, I would say, with very little. Very little, I would say. And they've really taken nothing and grown something from nothing. I feel like from their own street smarts, I want to say. It's like street smarts or spiritual smart is what I'm feeling, rather than book smart. They're very empathic, they're very tuned in. They might be really good with business as well, I'm seeing strongly. Very good with business. very shrewd person, but they're very sweet and gentle and loving, and they are a dreamer. Prince of Cups, they have a very strong imagination, and they're very caring of the people around them. I feel like they want a family strongly, this person. And I feel that they want to do it differently from their upbringing, but they maybe feel like it's not the time right now. They might have some anger issues. Yeah, it feels like they've been through a lot and they're very tough as a result of what they've been through. They're tough and they've figured out what they think is right and what they think is wrong. And they feel that very strongly. They might teach in some way. This might be a teacher. They're sensitive, this person. And you might not see it because they're kind of tough on the outside and strong and proud. And they talk about their accomplishments. They might not talk about all the tears they've shed. But there's been a lot. There's been a lot of tears. There's been a lot of sad times. And they've learnt from it all. They've really learnt from it. This might be a parent. Or if not, I just feel like they'd be a really good parent. But I am getting a sense of like family here. With this king and queen and then there's a page and a prince, but this prince is a page basically. So there's 2 pages and then like a masculine and a feminine. So it seems like a family kind of vibe. So I feel like family is very significant to this person. And I feel like they're very balanced. They're very balanced between their mind, their emotions, their spirit. Everything's in perfect proportion because they're very sensitive. They're sensitive, they're sensible. They're very like practical. The way they think is practical. And the way they do things is very practical. And they are tuned into other people's emotions. And that's come from, I feel like, people who they haven't been able to trust before. And they really won't stand for that again. They're quite righteous, I feel like, this person. Like, they're morally kind of righteous. I feel like they're a very good person, but they might have like a kind of roughness to them from where they've come from. They've come from like hardship, and I think they've developed ways of being tough, but they are actually very soft on the inside, is what I'm seeing with this person. So I really hope that resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments if it did, and smash that like button below. That really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel. I have put a PayPal link in the description box if anyone wants to donate. I'd be super grateful. There's also my private reading information if anyone's interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the second piece of clear quartz. Let's see what cards you have. Your song is YK Osiris, Worth It. I would give you the world, baby girl. You just gotta be worth it. You don't gotta be perfect. You just gotta be worth it. Everybody doubted me, but girl, you stuck around. And you told me if I hold you, you gon' hold me down. You don't gotta be perfect. You just gotta be worth it. Buying this and that, baby girl. You don't ever have to work again. From the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have Princess of Staves. From the Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the Lovers. And the Fool. From the Goddess Tarot you have Judgment, Princess of Pentacles. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle you have Abundance. And then you have the 12th house. This is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause of power. Very interesting. So this person really likes you. I would say they love you. And they're very open to you, very attracted to you. They have very abundant feelings for you. They have a lot of feelings for you. They're really attracted to you. They think you're extremely beautiful. And they think you're worth it. And I feel like you have stuck around for this person. If you've just met this person and you're asking about them, then this is the sort of person where they just want somebody who's going to hold them down. You don't have to look perfect. You don't have to be like well educated. You don't have to have a good job. They just want you to treat them nicely. That's all this person wants. You don't have to buy them things. They'll buy you things though. They want to spoil you. I feel like they really see you as like worth their attention and worth their time. And if you have been with this person for a long time, then that's especially true. Especially true, like overwhelmingly true. And I feel like this person gets overwhelmed by their feelings and just in life in general. And I also feel a very like spiritual vibe from this person with the Fool in the 12th house. This person's, their mind's like wide open to all possibilities in life. And they have a lot of faith and they have a lot of trust. A lot of trust. And I feel like they've got like a youthful energy. A very youthful energy. Like they're trying to make their way in the world, but I feel like they're not like unseasoned. They've been around, this person, and they've learned from their mistakes and they've made some wrong moves in the past. And I feel like this is somebody who's kind of I feel like they've kind of moved past a lot of things to be fresh. Like they don't have to be young, but they've got like a renewed youth, if you know what I mean. They're a very abundant person. They're very generous. They're very giving. They're the sort of person who would give to charity, the sort of person who'd like to help people that they love. And they take very good care of their health and body, I'm seeing. And also their spirit and their mind. They take care of themselves and others. And that's what's important to them in other people, is that other people would take care of them the way they take care of the other people in their life. They do have a higher sense of purpose. And they might be at a kind of crossroads in their life right now, where they're looking at the decisions in their past and thinking about what they want to do in the future. And I do feel like this person's really in love with you. I feel like, but for some of you, this person might be trying to choose. Not for everyone at all. I think for most of you, this person really feels like you're worth it. And you're the person that holds them down. They have a lot of energy and feeling and like a lust for life. They're very passionate about life. They have a lot of faith in the universe, and they have a lot of faith that if you do good and put out good energy, that will come back to you. I'm feeling like a law of attraction kind of vibe. Like this is the sort of person who manifests things daily. Like they constantly manifest. And I think they're a very powerful manifester. And very powerful in general. I feel like they're powerful at attracting money and earning money. And also at self-reflection and changing. This is somebody who really knows how to shed the past and be reborn. and start something new. And they have a lot of ideas. I feel like they have a lot of business ideas. They might be successful in business already, or they might be going in that direction. They have an attitude of, this is like such a lovely triangle in the middle. It's such a loving, trusting, open energy. That's the energy I'm feeling. This person has complete faith in the divine to put them on the right path. And it feels like they see you as somebody who they met through fate. They feel like the divine put you together and like it's right. And I feel like there's a lot of room for growth here. In this situation with you and this person, it feels like there's a lot of room for growth and improvement. Especially if things have gone wrong in the past, I feel like this person, they would really want to improve on that. Especially if you have held them down. I feel like they want to do the same and change anything that was bad. They're kind of humble. I feel like they're powerful, but they're humble with their power. They don't abuse it. They're very sound in their judgment. They're very realistic and reasonable and practical, sensible. But they do like to take risks. They're open. They're open to taking risks. They have faith that when they feel inspired to do something, when they feel called to do something, that it's the right thing. I feel like they can hear spirit talking to them, and if spirit tells them go, then it's go. They won't think twice, they'll just do it. If they really feel something, if they have a lot of trust and faith, I feel like it's very easy for them to progress very quickly. And they find it easy to have faith, I feel like. They have a really great positive attitude, this person. I feel like they're quite straightforward. And yeah, very interested in you. So you guys are lucky. This is a really great energy. Let me see if I'm picking anything else up. Basically, I feel like your person, they really value you. And I think this is a very valuable person. I think this is somebody who, they see you as very beautiful. And I feel like they want to take care of you, and they like that you take care of them. And I feel like they're in love with you, for a lot of you. And very open to all the possibilities for life. Not just with you, but in general. I feel like they're very excited about life. They have a lot of creative ideas. A lot of things that inspire them. A lot of things that they love to do. And a lot of things that they're working on, I feel like. A lot of projects. They always have projects on the go. Their mind's always kind of like somewhere else, but they're working on something at this moment, whilst planning for the future. A really nice energy, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments if that resonated with you, and hit the thumbs up button below because that really helps me with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the rose quartz. Let's see what cards you have. Your song is Lost Girl, I Won't Give Up. Baby, trying to get through, I won't give up on you. Baby, it's just me and you. I won't give up on you. You think I've been ghosting, but you know I've been posted. Heavy rolling, smoking, heavy, steady, floating, zoning. Drowning in your ocean, but you know I've been patient. Patience is a virtue, what you won't know won't hurt you. I've been trying to get through to you. After all we've been through, I won't give up on you. In the Ancestral Path Tarot, you have the Nine of Sacred Circles. In the Age of Sacred Circles. From the Radiant Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, you have the Five of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. From the Goddess Tarot, you have the Seven of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Action. And then you have the Sun. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. I'm feeling like this person, they have a lot of sadness and they kind of hide their feelings, I feel like. And they kind of go alone when they're in their feelings. You might think they're ghosting you, but they're just chilling on their own. They're not doing anything bad, they're just chilling on their own. And yeah, they won't give up on you. I feel like you and this person might have known each other for a long time, and they're really sticking with you, and they feel like you're a team. This person's really focused on work right now, though, and focused on building up their resources, I'm seeing. With the Eight and Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. It does feel like this person has some material goals that they're mainly focused on right now. And it feels like they have a lot of emotions coming up as well, I would say, but they're just trying to get on with... They're trying to take action, and they're trying to be proactive and keep up with everything, stay on top of everything. And I feel like their feelings kind of interrupt that sometimes. They might have a lot of past sadness that comes up every now and again, that kind of bubbles up, and then they might disappear for a while. I feel like they don't really like people to see them sad. They might go off on their own when they're sad. This person, I feel like they're very, very, very trustworthy, but they might come across like they're not in some way. They might come across a little bit shady at times. Or they might just seem like they're ghosting. Like they're ghosting you. But they really feel like it's just you and them, and they won't give up on you. I feel like this person has a lot of emotions for you, actually, specifically. Not just emotions, but for you, drowning in your ocean. And I've been patient. This person might have been trying to, like, express something to you for a while. And maybe you're not hearing it. Maybe you're kind of ignoring this person when they try and express love to you, and they're feeling sad about it. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you're trying to express love to this person and they don't really see it. But I feel like they feel like they're trying to get through to you in some way. They're a very determined person and like a very committed kind of person. I feel like you and them have a commitment to this person. They see it as a commitment. And I do feel like they're trustworthy. I feel like you can trust this person. And I feel like they might have disappointed you in the past, or you might have disappointed them in the past. But there feels to be very caring, loving, positive energy here. And I feel like this person just has a lot of sadness and they have a lot of things that they're trying to do. And they might kind of slip away to be alone sometimes, I would say. I feel like they don't trust people very easily, but they're quite open with you. Or they would be willing to open up to you, I think, cautiously. I think they would like to open up to you, but cautiously. I think they'd like to have like a really deep emotional conversation with you to secure things more. And they want to kind of develop in their career, I'm seeing. They want to develop, they want security. And they want to take action to like get it for themselves. They want to take care of you, I think, as well. And they want to be able to take care of themselves. They're very loving. Very loving, and I feel like their emotions get the better of them sometimes, especially for you. And I feel like maybe if you disappear on them sometimes, I think that would upset them. That would really upset them, and I feel like they might be trying to get you to understand something in some way. And I feel like they value you very highly, and they see a lot of potential with you. But there might have been some things that went wrong in the past that they want to kind of resolve. I feel like they might have some stuff they want to get out in the open. Maybe. Either on your side or their side. Like they might have questions for you they want answers to, or maybe you have questions. For some of you, I think this person might have some things that they don't tell you. But I don't really think it's anything very negative. I feel like it might be like a work thing. Or something from their past that they just don't want you to know about. But I don't think it's anything I don't think it's anything really bad, because they're saying, baby, it's just me and you. I won't give up. You think I'm ghosting, but I've just been posted. Smoking. This person, yeah, they might like to get high. And I do think that they're pretty much an honest and trustworthy person, but there might be certain things that they don't tell you and keep to themselves. But I feel like they do want to open up to you more. And I feel like they have a lot of love that's overflowing. They would love to express to you. They're a very active person. They have some stuff that they want to do in their life right now that might be taking priority. But at the same time, they're very in their feelings. I'm feeling earth and water energy. But they're very balanced, this person. They're very, very balanced. And they're sensible, they're caring. I feel like if something's gone wrong between you and this person before, they don't want to do that again. They really regret that. They have a lot of disappointments and regrets. And I feel like they work very hard to kind of make it so that they don't repeat old mistakes. I feel like they've kind of enlightened themselves throughout the journey of their life, and they kind of know what they're doing. But they're focused on quite material things right now. I'm sensing someone with like a kind of awareness, but they're just very much focused on what's right in front of them right now and trying to build their resources and maintain their stability. And there might be some emotions that they might be kind of avoiding their emotions right now because it might be a little bit much for them. And also feel like this person's waiting for you. I've been patient. Patience is a virtue. I feel like they would keep waiting for you as well, but I won't give up on you. And there's a sense of development and potential here, and growth and passion, a lot of potential. I feel like this person has a strong sense of purpose as well. There's something they really want to do in life that they're super focused on right now. And this might have caused them to lose out on other things that they wanted. And they might avoid things sometimes. They might be quite avoidant sometimes, especially of their feelings. But I do feel like they have very strong feelings for you. So I really hope you enjoyed that group 7. Please let me know in the comments and hit the like button below, because that really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. If you're new here, then please don't forget to subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I have left my PayPal information in the description box in case anyone feels like donating. I'd be super grateful. as well as my private reading information if anyone's interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.